earth could be more luxurious than a sofa, a book, and a cup of coffee. This quote by Anthony Trollope summarizes my passion, laying on couches. I'm kidding. I love to read. While not all of us love reading, we've all read a story that we've connected with that has put into words a feeling or an emotion that we ourselves cannot verbalize. Like all of you here, I began reading around 5 years old, so for the past 26 years, I've read more books than I can count, and so I've spent more time with books than anything else in this whole entire world. So I think it's safe to say books have shaped me. I love books because they have helped inspire my creativity. They've helped me to see different points of views, and they have provided a connection. To me, there's nothing like opening up a book and smelling the ink and the paper. In fact, I can still smell the ink and paper that my mom used to read for me. It was a big red storybook, and there was lots of bright pictures in it, and it described this world that I wanted to be a part of. I wanted to just wrap myself in it. So I began to create. I began to draw and paint worlds of my own, and even storytelling with my sister. Not only was I inspired by the settings of books, the characters often inspired me as well. When I was a kid, I was super shy, and I had a really hard time feeling like I belonged in the small town that I grew up in. And so oftentimes I would read these characters who would have, insecurities and weaknesses that along the course of the story they would develop into strengths. So I learned to embrace my shyness. Shyness means that I was quiet, and quiet meant that I often listened more than I talked. And I found that listening helped me to connect to people. I also love stories because connecting to the characters helped me to connect to people in real life. As I stated before, I was shy, and so sometimes I felt lonely and misunderstood. And reading these characters, no matter how fantastical the story was, the characters felt emotions that I myself felt, which made me realize that everyone goes through the same kind of feelings, no matter your situation or your background. We all have this diverse experience, but we're all in it together. We're all trying to make it the best that we can. So in conclusion, books played a big role in my self-development. I learned to be creative, to connect with people, and understanding that I'm not alone and we're not alone. We all have read a story that has made us feel this way, and that has made us feel more understood and connected to those around us. I want to end with this quote by Charles William Eliot. Books are the quietest and most constant of friends, the most accessible and wisest of counselors, and the most patient of teachers. Thank you. And this is my audience.
Hi, I'm Sammy.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
Hi, I'm Crystal.
I'm Adriana.
Hi, I'm Bethany.